Today I got the homie DJ ExMoe.
Gang.
What up, baby? How you feeling, dog?
What's up, brother? I'm ready to get this in, man. We've been, what, 3 weeks overdue?
Yeah,
A month overdue?
yeah, man. Cause you had it. Look, I was trying to get at you before the what that was, the event for Xavier University.
That was the
Spring
Cash
Fest.
Out concert, yeah.
Oh yeah, Cash Out, yeah. That was crazy, right?
It was lit, bro. Xavier is mainly like an all-girls school, so they had Cash Out. They had a little chick from Chicago named Queen Key, but she was heavily requested.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She a female, so it was like a dope female lineup for primarily female crowd. So it was lit, bro. It was crazy.
Right. It's crazy you say that because that brings up a question. Right now, females in hip hop, man. Like, can you just for a second as a DJ, you know, breaking records, having records, just talk on that real quick about females and DJing and just the explosion of it all.
Is it female DJs or
female
artists?
Both. Matter of fact, both.
Nah, female DJs on the come up too.
Right.
It's crazy you asked me that question because like for the last month, all my sets have been started off with female hits, bro. Like I'm talking about, they got a new song by Shawty from the West Coast. What's her name? Sweetie. It's like an old remake of that P.D. Pablo song.
Right.
I start off with that. Then I go into that. You know, gotta go into the Beyonce before I let go.
Yeah.
City Girls. You know what I'm saying? Queen Key. Shout out to her. Shawty from Chicago. I've been breaking her music in. Cash Doll. Megan Thee Stallion. It's all bangers, bro. All bangers. So females really on the come up in the industry right now.
Right.
Sure.
And do you feel like Cardi B kind of like led that way? Or what?
I mean, yeah, she was definitely like the revolution for this generation, but females been prominent in the game.
Right.
It's just now it's more of like females really like take up that what's the word I'm looking for? They really take up the image that's portrayed to them. Like it's cool to be a hoe on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool to rap about hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes it easier for females.
Hey ladies, he said that, not me.
Cut. Nah, playing.
But
it's just cool. The culture's different, so it's more accepting. It's more like aggressive. Females really like aggressive with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like an R&B kick. It's like they really rapping. Like it's dope. It's hard. I fuck with it.
Yeah, because they got a couple chicks actually out in New Orleans I've been paying attention to. And as far as the DJs, you mentioned female DJs. I know I always look at the chick DJ Duffy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they be coming. I see she mess with Currency hard. Like I like how she be DJing and she start twerking herself to her own set.
Yeah, she entertainment, you know what I'm saying? She a brand. I feel like she made her name a brand, so it's not just DJing. She could use her platform for anything. You're going to see her in commercials soon, I bet. You know what I'm saying?
So I want to talk a little bit about your brand, man, because, I mean, that's the name of the game, like you say. So, I mean, as far as yourself, can you just give some examples of how you've been breaking yourself as a brand, DJ ExMoe?
I mean, so as a brand, the first thing you want to focus on is image. I feel like that's my advantage in the game. I got a different image. Like before I even touch the table, before I set up, I walk in an event with my DJ rig. People like, man, who's this kid? Like, he about to DJ? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So image is definitely important. Also like the overall presentation, which is kind of the same as image, but the presentation of your whole like run round. If you got a gig from 7 to 9, like what are you doing for those 2 hours to present yourself to the crowd? You know what I'm saying? Like it's different from just spinning records. Cause a lot of DJs, they get lost in the sauce, bro. Like they'll duck their head in their laptop for a little while if they get lost, or like they don't really like to be on the scene. Like, but in this game, bro, like more than ever right now, it's all about presentation. So I like to focus on presentation, my image, and then the overall delivery. Like you gotta really get down. If you're gonna DJ, you gotta DJ, bro. Like entertain your crowd. You know what I mean? Keep them going. I'm big on keeping my crowd going from the moment I plug in to the moment I plug out. So I just like to give them that delivery. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, you probably just spoke on it a little bit because my next question was going to be, in your mind, what is the #1 duty of a DJ?
Be the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a crowd of 100 people, you got a crowd of 10 people in front of you. Be the crowd. You got to know what they want to hear. There's been events I done had where it's been shaky, bro. It's been like not the biggest crowd. They'll stay to 2:30 because I'm playing all their songs. The bar doing great.
Right.
That's how I made a lot of good connections with club owners. Like instead of going through promoters, I went through the owners.
Right.
That's how I throw my own events. So that's how I get into certain events. Like that's the thing. Like being the crowd, being one with the crowd, knowing what they want to play before you even play it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing to break in new music, but it's one thing to play what people really want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So that's my biggest thing, just being one with the crowd. Right.
Well, you just said something that sparked a question there. That speaks to your intellect about saying, look, I could X out. You know, that's cool being cool with the promoters, but going to the club owners, why was that more important to say, you know, establish a rapport with the club owners?
Nowadays, promoters want you to promote. They don't want you to DJ no more. They want you to promote. They want you to bring people. They want you to do all this. So my thing is, if I'm going to do your job and I have a service I offer, what about I X you out and I do it myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of promoters that I'm real cool with, that I like working with, that make the job easier for you. Because, I mean, it's one thing to throw an event every time you DJ, and it's one thing is to be at a popping event and DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's real cool to, like I said, it's real cool to have connections with the hottest promoters. There's any promoter that can just pay you to show up. You know what I'm saying? But it's one thing that you can kind of make your own money. You can kind of make your own scene. You can do things how you want. Because there's a lot of scenery going on that is very, like, identical to the next event. You see a lot of stuff going on. It's the same party.
Right.
So I'm big on, like, making the culture different, kind of having a direction for the culture that we're not used to. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did my trap and B events. It's like a mix of, it's really just how I DJ. I'm a trap and B DJ. Like, I play trap and R&B. You know what I'm saying? So I made an event that catered to me, but really catered to the crowd. I made it like an R&B series. Right. Did it at Republic, Eiffel, House of Blues. So it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely get back into it this summer for sure.
Hey, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna come through and rock out with you. You know what I'm saying?
In there, made in NOLA. We in there.
Yeah. So check it out. We were speaking a little bit off camera about how there's a lot of DJs coming up, more specifically here in New Orleans. Yeah. I'm just curious, what's the relationships like between DJs here in New Orleans? Is it like a support system, or
it's weird,
very competitive, or what?
It's weird. See, this the thing is, it's very competitive, but that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It keeps you on your toes. It keeps you working. It keeps you busy. It keeps you improving. But I feel like down here in the city, like, so as far as other cities, you have Envy, Funk Flex, Spin King. You got DJs that really, like, lead the city. You know what I'm saying? They're not the only DJ in the city, but they lead the way. Yeah. In New Orleans, we don't have that. There's no DJ that celebrities have to come in and check in with. There's no DJ that certain promoters have to come in with and bring out of town. And I think by that, like, by us having that throne available, everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to be the best. So instead of us coming together in a sense and, like, really working together, which we don't have to do, but it would be nice because there's no radio support, you know what I'm saying? So instead of us coming together, everybody wants to be the best so bad that they kind of envy each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of hating shit, a lot of sucker shit, but it's a lot of cool shit too, a lot of good relationships. But I just feel like until that throne is really, like, somebody's in that throne, everybody's going to want to be the best. Everybody's going to be the best. Everybody's going to be the best. And it kind of throws off the game. Because you can't even measure who's really the best in the city in your point of view, bro. Like, who would you say?
See, look, it's hard for me to say a name like that because my next question was going to be New Orleans nightlife, right? Yeah. You got some people, they only want to go hear bounce music. Yeah. So they'll say DJ Papa. You got some people that's going to say, you're going to have some people that's going to say, I want to hear, I don't know, like a line music type stuff, or older crowd. They want DJ Charles.
Right, Captain
You know what I'm saying? Captain Charles, yeah. So, I mean, like we was talking off camera earlier, you know what I'm saying? You got Rockaway. To me, he offers an alternative to, like, just, like, straight trap music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like Keith Scott. I like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Keith's dope.
So, it would be hard for me to pick that because I feel like everybody kind of stick to their lane, but New Orleans don't have an identity, I feel like, all the way with music.
No direction. There's no direction. The culture is definitely alive, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see people, big mainstream artists coming in to the city to take our sound and make it mainstream. So that's the thing. That's the biggest thing to me is we have the culture, but we can't pursue our own culture and make ourselves, like, next level.
So with that being said, like, see, you just said they come and take our sound. What's our sound? Is it bounce?
Jazz, bounce, that, you know what I'm saying, that soul, like that New Orleans, it's its own sound. Right now it's definitely bounce. It's always been bounce, you know what I'm saying? But historically it's jazz, you know what I'm saying? Right. But right now bounce is so hot, but I think it's weird with bounce music, bro, because you can't really, like, copyright it in a sense. Right. Like, a lot of the bounce mixes, they'll be like R&B songs with a bounce beat on it, but, like, that's kind of low-key illegal. And, like, there's no copyrights, there's no signatures.
I actually heard of, like, I forgot the artist, but I actually heard one artist.
She sued or something?
No, one artist was, like, in the club down here, and somebody played her song on the bounce beat, and she got pissed and was like,
"It's crazy.
Tell them to turn that the fuck off," because she didn't know, like, that's what's popping out here. She never, I think whoever it was, never been to New Orleans. Like, it was a female singer. I can't remember who at the time.
See, some of the mainstream artists like it though.
Right, that's why they using it.
Man, there was just a concert. What's that girl name? It was a while ago. Tanisha Kelly, I think is her name.
Yeah.
Shout out to G, big homie G had brought it down, but she liked that stuff. Like, she was playing all her songs with the bounce mix. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like artists get the point. They starting to understand what's the sound out here. I feel like certain artists just integrate it the right way and really go mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Like Beyonce, Drake, Chris Brown on his new song. Like, it's crazy.
I heard,
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's really summertime.
G-Eazy
music.
coming out with something too
G-Eazy,
with Juvenile, and then they shot the video down here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Free water. That was the free water joint.
Yeah, they did that, and Loyalty Club gonna have a little part in it too.
Fire.
And yeah, but I was gonna say, you know what else too though? Like me right now, me personally, I say Quality Control (QC).
Oh yeah,
is
QC.
what's running the rap game, and they also using that New Orleans style, but they formatted behind the Cash Money vibe. They not doing really per se bounce music besides with the City Girls, but when they come to like what I hear from Quavo and Offset and all them, they constantly referring to New Orleans in their music and basically trying to build themselves like the next Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? They just one member short. The Migos is 3 instead of 4. You know. But yeah, man. So we spoke on the NOLA nightlife. I was gonna ask you, you know, just what do you feel like is the state of NOLA nightlife, and how can it improve in your mind? Like if it needs to improve.
Right. I mean, no, I think NOLA nightlife is very, very like, it's very sometimes up there, and sometimes it's more of a downward motion. Like I said, sometimes people get kind of stuck and it's the same party. You see the same event all the time. You know what I'm saying? But at the same point in time, especially I think as lately, there's a lot of more promoters that come in, and a lot of more. It's more like people that's really for the culture that kind of lead the direction a certain way. It's just doing it different. That's all it really is. Just doing something different, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that Culture Park joint. That's hella cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else they got? They got a NOLA joint. Man, I forgot. I was just DJing there yesterday. Well, it's been there. That Deja Vu Food Park. It's been there for a minute.
Yeah.
That's my first time being over there. But it seems like they have a cool little,
checked it out last
Caribbean
summer.
vibe going over there. So it's a lot of cool new joints. I just feel like we need to kind of expand on the direction and kind of just do something different. Sometimes it's not about doing something better, just doing something different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Giving somebody something they ain't really seen before and experience they never felt before.
Right.
That's the biggest thing I feel.
Right. So I want to ask you, like we was talking earlier, you definitely did attach your name to a lot of concerts and DJ for concerts. Got the Baby concert coming up.
Baby on
May
May 19th at Republic. For sure.
Right. So I want to ask you, what do you enjoy more, a party vibe or a concert vibe?
I live for the concerts, bro.
Okay.
Like somebody brought a good point to me the other day. They're like, bro, you don't belong in New Orleans the way you DJ. I'm like, bro, I don't belong anywhere. I belong everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Like that concert, that tour, being on that big stage, bro, that's the best feeling for me.
Right.
Like there's a lot of times I'll just do my set, I get in and get out. That concert life, bro, I'm actually gonna be there on time. I'm actually gonna set up my own rig. And I'm gonna really entertain the crowd, bro. Like I'm gonna really get on the mic and hype. I'm gonna just talk my shit. My biggest thing is making the crowd listen to you. As a DJ, if you can make a crowd do what you say, that's it. That's game over. You know what I'm saying? So at the concerts and big stages, I feel like I got more power for people to really listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like that. I live for the concerts, bro. I live for the tours. I did stuff in other cities. I toured a little bit with the artists. I've been doing concerts since I was like 18, 19. So I got a lot more experience. I'm 23 now. I'm still a young boy, you know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of experience with the concert, so it's dope. I'm just trying to keep it going.
That's what's up, man. So look, I can remember the first time I heard you DJ was at Mind of Art. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Ricky, for sure.
Yeah, man. So talk a little bit about that vibe, that Mind of Art vibe, and what that does for the artists of New Orleans.
Yeah, Mind Art is dope. Like I said, we need different stuff in the city. It's different. It's hella cool because you go in there and you can recycle your money with the locals. Right. People always talking about supporting each other. That is the place to go to support each other. You're gonna see vendors in there ranging from all kinds of stuff. You'll see edible arrangements. You'll see painters. You'll see they got shout out to the fruit lady. I think it's Fruit Orleans. I gotta get a fruit cup every time, bro. I gotta go to Mind Art and give me a fruit cup. But they have show that come in there with the mac and cheese, food, like it's all kinds of different stuff. It's really dope. I think I seen a chick doing like a massage table last time. I'm like, man, look at Ricky. I gotta
come get that next time.
Look at Ricky teed up. But then besides the vendors and the painters, you'll have typically a DJ, which is normally me. Shout out to who was the DJ before me? I think RBD used to do it a few times. Shy Smooth. I've been the house DJ, the in-house DJ for Mind Art. Pretty much for like the last like 7 events. Yeah. So that's my go-to. But you get the artists that come on there, and it'll be real quality. Like, we just, speaking of ladies, we just had ladies night last week.
Right.
We had some real dope, some fine ladies come through. Like, I'm talking about the ladies bring out the ladies. I love it. So
don't get distracted while you're back there, bro.
I be chilling, bro. But nah, it'd be cool because it's a different scene, and it's like a good platform for artists as well as vendors. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of money to be recycled with our locals. That's the spot to do that.
Right. Speaking of artists, okay.
I got this hat from Mind Art, actually.
Yeah,
Shout out to homie. I got this hat from Mind Art.
Yeah, so speaking of art, Mind of Art and just artists, how can an artist who want to come up in New Orleans, how can they build a relationship with you? How does that happen? How does one build a relationship with a DJ?
I feel like being genuine about the approach. Like, there's not necessarily one way to do it, but if you're genuine about the approach, like, I'll cater to you. Mm-hmm. Like, it's different when you just come up to me like, oh, what's up? Here's my music. Go download it. Like, whatever. Right. Versus, hey, what's up, man? Like, this is what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Here's my music. Check it out. Let me follow you on the gram. Like, let me get your contact. A lot of artists I'm cool with. Like, speaking of Mind Art, Darla Ricky, the dude that curates Mind Art, he's an artist. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my good homies. Solid dude. I haven't been knowing him for that long, but he definitely, like, in my inner circle. Really fuck with Darla Ricky. He's an artist that never once came up to me and was like, yo, bro, I make music. Like, we have a genuine friendship, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's not going to be like that with everybody, but if you can make a genuine relationship with the DJ before you even talk about your music, it's going to work out. Right. Because people cater to people they're comfortable with. Right. At the end of the day, even if you're not the best musically, even if you are the best musically, like, if you my friend, I'm going to fuck with you. Like, I'm going to show you love. Right. So it's just a certain way to be genuine about the approach, I feel. Right. Definitely, man. So we got to talk about the drip. You know what I'm saying? You said you got the hat. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And we was talking on image. So along with the image is, you know, how you dress, man. So talk a little bit about what you looking for when you going shopping, and you know, what local brands you messing with right now. Definitely Nave. They just had a pop-up shop the other day. Yeah. Shout out to my homie. They're dope. Easy with the Paradise clothing. That's my homie. Like, almost all his drops I'll go grab. What's the dude that make this hat?
VCA. That's it. Vicious.
His stuff is dope. Tuvinci?
Yeah.
He's dope. Made in the Hood. He's dope. I'm really a simple dude, bro. Like, I wear like a white tee 6 days out the week, and if I gotta go somewhere really nice, I might go get a nice little BBC shirt. But nah, like, I'm real simple, bro. If it catches my eye, I'ma grab it. I feel like it's not about what you wear; it's about how you wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see everybody. Let's say, like, speaking of the locals, let's say like Sid drops a new shirt, right? Yeah. Everybody got the shirt on, which is cool. But let's say you see somebody with a hat like this with a white tee, and it catches your eye more. You know what I'm saying? Like, $7 white tee, cool hat versus however much you paid on the shirt, and you still the freshest dude in the room. It's just about how you wear it. You know what I'm saying?
For me, because I cop a lot of his stuff.
I be seeing you.
For me, I usually don't do the shirt and the hat together. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna do something like another type of hat, or I'm gonna do the hat with a different shirt. You know what I'm saying? Just something different, just to show, like, you know, I can swag up besides just doing the mannequin.
Drip. Yeah. You only got the drip.
Yeah, I tried, dog. I tried for a big dude. That's what they always hit me with. Man, you could dress for a big dude. No, I could dress, period, dog.
Period.
You hear me? Look.
You get back right, you're gonna be top 5 in the city, huh?
Yeah, sure, man. But look, I appreciate you coming, holler at me, man, and just, you know.
It was my pleasure, bro.
Bro, I definitely rocking with your brand, and you know what I'm saying, what you do, you know what I'm saying. You're a cool dude. We done chopped it up a few times, but we really got to talk today, you know what I'm saying.
Thanks, bro.
Supporting it 100%, bro.
Anytime, man.
Go ahead and let the people know how they could get in touch with you and keep following everything you got going.
It's real simple, man. Follow me at DJ ExMoe, ExMoe. That's on everything. Follow me, show me love. It's lit, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it. It's MyhellofalifeTV, DJ ExMoe. We out.
Gang.